A dead man was found. With a note that said only one thing: Tamam Shud. But who was he, and why has this case haunted the world for decades? This is the chilling story of the Tamam Shud mystery. On December 1, 1948, a man's body was discovered on Somerton Beach, Australia. He was lying against a seawall, legs crossed, as if peacefully resting. But he was not asleep. The man was dead. Strangely, there was no sign of struggle, no blood, no wounds. It looked as though he had simply stopped existing. His clothing tags had all been cut off. No wallet, no ID, no belongings. Every clue to his identity was erased. Investigators searched every pocket carefully. Inside a hidden fob pocket of his pants, they found a small, rolled-up scrap of paper. It bore just two words: Tamam Shud. In Persian, it means it is finished. The words came from a famous book of poetry called the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. But how did a dead man end up with those words as his last message? Police scoured libraries to trace the phrase. Weeks later, a man came forward with a copy of the Rubaiyat found in his car. Inside the back page, the same phrase had been torn out. Even stranger, faint markings were discovered inside the book. They looked like random letters, arranged like a code. To this day, the cipher has never been fully solved. A phone number was also scribbled in the book. It belonged to a woman who lived nearby. When questioned, she denied knowing the man. Yet witnesses reported she turned pale and nearly fainted when she saw his body. Who was she hiding, and what did she know? The mystery only deepened. Theories exploded across Australia. Some claimed the man was a Cold War spy. Others believed it was a tragic suicide over lost love. Toxicology tests found unusual traces in his system. But no poison could be identified. It was as if he had ingested something unknown to science. His fingerprints were checked against international databases. No match was ever found. The man seemed to have no past. He was buried in Adelaide in 1949. His tombstone reads simply, "Here lies the unknown man." But the case refused to die with him. Decades later, DNA testing was attempted. Some relatives in Australia claimed distant connections. But the results were inconclusive, fueling more debate. Internet forums dissected every detail. Was he a spy? A secret lover? A fugitive? Or someone erased by a powerful hand? The phrase Tamam Shud continues to haunt investigators. Did he write it himself, signaling the end of his life? Or was it placed to send a message, a warning, or a threat? More than 70 years have passed. The cipher remains unsolved, the woman's truth untold. And the man's identity is still a mystery. One chilling fact remains: he left behind no name, no past, and no voice. Only a note that whispered, "It is finished."